Hello, I'm Tom, and this is Esquire Does Gaming. The Electronic Entertainment Expo, that's E3 for short, is the world's biggest gaming show, and each year's event provides an inside look at all the huge games we'll be playing this year. It's just closed its doors, but left behind a load of stunning trailers and dazzling reveals. Here's a look at all the biggest E3 announcements from the likes of Sony PlayStation, Microsoft Xbox, EA Games, Activision, and a lot more. So first out the gate was Nintendo, and the announcement of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch. Just how ultimate are we talking? It has every single character from every previous Smash game, from obvious picks like Mario and Link to guest fighters like Sonic, Pac-Man, and Solid Snake, along with a few new additions. That's more than 60 fighters in total. By and large, Ultimate feels like a culmination of everything that has made Super Smash great to date. It doesn't meddle with the formula too much, and even supports GameCube controls for the diehard. We simply can't wait for this to arrive later this year. Next up, the sequel to a game that had video game fans crying into their bowls of Cheetos. The Last of Us 2 was first teased over a year and a half ago, but this E3 saw the first full unveiling by developers Naughty Dog. As per usual, it melds time between flashbacks and the post-apocalyptic zombie world that heroine Ellie lives in. It will feature the same nail-biting stealth action as the original, as well as an Oscar-worthy script. Of course, in true Naughty Dog fashion, there's still no word on when The Last of Us 2 will be released. But considering the original is widely considered to be one of the greatest PlayStation games of all time, we do hope they won't keep us waiting too long. It wouldn't be a stretch to say that the Halo series is in a bit of trouble at the minute. The last iteration of Halo Guardians was a definite letdown for the franchise, leaving the series less pristine than it once was. Fortunately, developer 343 Studios knows this and has mighty big plans for Master Chief's newest outing, Halo Infinite. The new game puts Master Chief firmly back up front where he belongs, along with a new game engine called Slipstream, which promises cutting-edge graphics, physics, and gameplay. Unfortunately, besides a trailer which shows off a pretty new world and some wildlife, that's all we know about the game so far. But we're hopeful that it will make the FPS franchise feel fresh once again. Last year, Electronic Arts debuted a title that set the game world alight with speculation. It saw a man clad in an Iron Man-esque suit fly around the world, not dissimilar to James Cameron's Pandora. The game was called Anthem. This year saw a proper reveal, and we're glad to report that it still looks pretty damn awesome. The game drops you into a treacherous environment in a mech suit called a Javelin, and you play the role of a freelancer, a warrior tasked with protecting mankind from some badass-looking beasts. Yes, it does look a bit like Destiny to some extent, and the gameplay does revolve around being online only and cooperative, but is that necessarily a bad thing? Not in our book. The game looks super slick, and the aerial flying mech action should differentiate it from other games like Destiny. Anthem might just be the first big smash hit of 2019 when it arrives on PC and consoles in February next year. Next up, a game that we still don't know very much about at all. What exactly is Death Stranding? Even after the 8-minute reveal trailer that debuted at E3, we're still not entirely sure. But as it's the latest creation from Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima, we're still rather interested. In the release, we are introduced to the protagonist Sam, portrayed by Norman Reedus, who you may remember from TV series The Walking Dead. We see him carrying a ridiculously large stack of containers across an unforgiving landscape, before encountering invisible creatures that eventually overpower him. Again, no one really knows what to make of Kojima's Death Stranding, but it seems to be a cross between some sort of choose-your-own-adventure game and a meditation on what life and death means in today's society. Despite the confusion, we're still very much behind the new game. Unfortunately, we've not got the foggiest of when we'll be able to play it though. And last but not least, we've got a game that looks to close out 2018 with a bang. Spider-Man is back in what looks to be his most complete game since the original Spider-Man 2 from 2004. Insomniac Games, the guys behind Ratchet & Clank and Sunset Overdrive, let us get up close and personal with the web slinger on the E3 floor. And we've got to say, we're mighty impressed. Expect a joyous level of open world swinging, but also fluid and fun looking fighting, which looks like something straight out of Batman Arkham Asylum. We're super excited for this game, which is why we can't wait for its launch on September the 7th. So that was Esquire Does Gaming, our regular look into the fast-paced world of consoles, video games, apps, and time wasters. If you liked what you saw, please give us a like and remember to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you very soon.